everyone, I'm Emily Groover, and this is The Community Show, a monthly-based show that brings you your local news, sports, and events for the month. And for this month, the Floyd Community Theatre Guild is putting on their new production of An Alice in Wonderland, written by Lewis Carroll and adapted for stage by Florida Freitas and Eva Lee Galeen. This is their biggest production yet, with 21 actors who are playing almost 50 characters. I got to speak with the director, Victoria, who is directing her first production with the Guild, to see how rehearsals have been in Wonderland.
I began with my studies of ballet as a young girl and worked on up to being advanced in ballet. And I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York City, so that was the beginning of my theater training. And at the Academy we studied theater, of course, and dance and voice and mime and all the supportive elements for theater. We did our junior and senior plays on Broadway stages, so it was kind of fun to be able to do that. I did act in some off-Broadway and some pretty professional little theater in New Jersey for the Stony Hill Players. And I did plays like I was Anne in All My Sons, and I directed for the Clinton, New Jersey Art and Theater Guild. I did some directing for them, and I did scene study with Herbert Berghoff in New York City, and I also continued to study voice and ballet and dance in the city. We're doing kind of a straight version of Alice in Wonderland. Lewis Carroll had originally written a lot of this as a political satire, and then around the 20th century he had adapted it to children as a fairy tale. And it's a wonderful play. I was surprised at the amount of talent here in Floyd. All of the people in the cast and the workers, the art director, Casey Worley, who's doing the lighting for the play, and Emily Groover, who is the art director, the talent with all the costuming, and Dylan Wright will be doing the makeup, who is also a very talented person, and Heather Simpson and her husband, and a whole bunch of dedicated people, cast and non-cast, are working really hard on the stage set and design, which is coming out very beautifully. The cast is working very hard. They had school to also tend with through the rehearsals, but they're very dedicated and incredibly talented. It's a lot of fun. Alice is a lot of fun, and I'm really happy to be working with such great people. We began with tryouts. We had 2 nights of tryouts. And once we selected our cast, Emily Groover had helped me, the art director, and then we went into rehearsal 3 nights a week. Well, 2 nights and 1 Saturday. So 3 days a week we've been into rehearsal, and pretty soon we'll be going into tech rehearsals and then dress rehearsal, and going on June 10th. That's going to be beginning the opening night of our play. And the kids and adults are working really hard in rehearsal. And I also have offered them, which some of the cast members, about 6 or 7, have been taking ballet classes for the opportunity to move even better on stage and experience more security within their bodies and movement. So they've just all been so willing, and they're working so hard. I'd say that this is going to be a delight for every age. As Lewis Carroll wrote some of the lines in the play, some of the writing is geared for adults, because he was very clever in what he wrote. And so this is a play for all ages, for everyone, for adults and children. The fantasy part will be wonderful for the children. It's going to be fun. I think that anyone coming to see this play will really enjoy it and have a good time with it.
Show dates for Alice in Wonderland are on June 10th, 11th, 17th, and 18th at 7 p.m. and on June 12th and 19th at 2:30 p.m. at the June Book Center. Tickets are available on the Floyd Community Theatre Guild's webpage. And the business showcase for the month is New River Valley Hearing, located on the Village Green in Floyd and on Main Street in Radford. With over 15 years in practice, Joanne Dillon strives to make every customer's experience the best. While their services include hearing evaluations and hearing aid fittings, their biggest goal is spreading awareness.
So we started in October of 2008. We opened so that we could better serve patients with hearing loss, balance, or dizziness issues and tinnitus. And we also wanted to help people with hearing aids and other types of amplification devices. We do every type of hearing evaluation that patients would need, meaning anywhere from newborns up to older adults. And we also provide any type of hearing aid service, repairs, sales, ear molds, hearing protection, devices to help with tinnitus, or therapies to help with tinnitus and tinnitus. We have a lot of ear, nose, throat doctors that refer patients to us, or we refer patients to them. And then we also have physicians in both the New River Valley and the Floyd area referring patients for hearing evaluations. Patients that are experiencing diminished hearing, or if they have a sudden loss on one side, like they wake up one morning and they can't hear, or people that have tinnitus, ringing, buzzing, roaring, katydid, crickets in the ears. Once they call us, we basically try to get them on the schedule depending on what type of problem or issue they're having. Our Medicare aged patients, they actually require a referral from their family physician, which we are able to get, or the patient is able to get. Once that physician provides the referral, then we do the test, and Medicare pays for the test. For all of our patients that have insurance, their insurance basically pays for most of the test. But once we get them on the schedule, then we bring them in, and we always look with a scope at their ears and make sure there's not like just a wax blockage or something that shouldn't be in there, or if there's something that maybe really needs to be looked at by a physician first. But once we've looked at their ears, we do a middle ear test and make sure there's no problem in the middle ear system, like a hole in the eardrum or fluid or a growth or mass. And once we get that little test done, then we put them in the booth and do the real exam. Most people do not have insurance for hearing aids. It is a limited select group of patients that actually have hearing aid coverage. So most people end up in the same boat. They need help, but there's not a lot of money to purchase hearing aids. So we work with several different programs. If they are a young person who is still in the working field, then we can get them help through a voc rehab program. Lots of times they will buy the patient hearing aids so that they have the ability to work. So that's a state-run program. It's called the Department of Aging and Rehabilitative Services. And of course you have to meet certain income requirements and be seeking gainful employment in order for them to help you. So that's one source. For people that really don't have any means, we have a program called the Here Now program that we help the patient fill out an application. We get an evaluation so we know exactly what their needs are, and then we will put them in the program. They will have to meet some financial requirements, and if they meet those requirements and provide all the information, normally they will get free hearing aids. So it's a really good program that I've worked with for years and years, and it's definitely a way to get someone help if they can't help themselves. We are open 9 to 5, closed for lunch every day, basically from 12:30 to 1:30 in the Radford office, and closed later in the day for the Floyd office for lunch. We decided to open this office at number one. I've lived in Floyd for 12 years. I think that's right. And we realized that there really wasn't anybody here to help people on a regular basis. So I decided at some point in time that I thought it would be a really good thing for the people in this community not to have to travel 45 minutes to an hour and a half to get any type of help with hearing or hearing aids. So that was, I guess, the major force behind why we wanted to have an office here. We like the office here. It's very receptive. We've gotten a good referral base from the doctors in the area and some of the nurses. And I think they're glad we're here. I know that the patients are, because most of them were having to go to Roanoke, Stewart, Hillsville, or the New River, community itself. So it was hard for a lot of folks because you couldn't get everything done in one visit. And then hearing aids require some maintenance and service over time. So if anything broke down, or if they had a problem, or just had a hearing aid that was damaged with wax, then there meant another trip. So we thought it would be a good thing to be here for our community.
Support your local business and like them on their Facebook page, or check out their website at www.nrvhearing.com and schedule your hearing evaluation today. And congratulations to the class of 2016 for their graduation from Floyd County High School. We will be replaying graduation starting on June 15th. You can check out what time we will be playing it by checking out our website and going to the CCTV tab to look at the schedule. You can also order a DVD by calling in at 540-745-2111 or filling out an order form on the website under the CCTV tab. DVDs are $10, and if you want DVDs mailed, shipping and handling fees will apply. Siri, what's the definition of home?
Home means the place where one lives permanently, especially as a member of a family or household.
Yes, but it means much more than that.
I'm not sure I understand.
Let me explain. Home is where we start, where we grow, where we learn, and where we work, where we fight, where we care, where we eat, and where we sleep. Home is family, and it's where we feel safe.
That may be beyond my abilities at the moment.
That's okay. Citizens Home Security has you covered. Attention all who use Citizens F-Secure PC Protection. Effective on June 30th, F-Secure PC Protection will expire. You can now convert over to our new package, Tech Home Protect Plus. One subscription provides you protection for up to 4 devices for a monthly fee of only $5.95. Tech Home Protect Plus comes with Secure It, which is an antivirus protection, a file hopper cloud storage that is up to 50 gigabytes of storage, and a Password Genie that serves as a password manager and security software. Call today to get your fully supported web security, personal data backup, and to keep your personal info private. Setup is easy, and our IT team will be there to help you every step of the way. For more info, visit our webpage or call us at 540-745-2111. Stay secure with Tech Home Plus. Just one price for your 4 devices. At Citizens, technology for your community. And Citizens celebrated someone extra special recently. Congrats to Ralph for celebrating 43 years for being here at Citizens. And thank you for all your service. And that's all for our community show. If you have any news or events that you would like to put on the show, give us a call at 540-745-2111 or shoot us an email at marketing@citizens.coop. I'm Emily Groover, and thank you for watching the community show. We'll see you next time.